Hip-hop culture has had a major influence on car culture, especially in the United States. From lowriders to hot rods, the style of American cars is instantly recognizable around the world. However, one particular trend that was really popular in the 90s is both bizarre and fascinating: the donk. So what is a donk? Well, the word donk refers to a specific type of vehicle modification that started with full-sized Chevy Caprice or Impala cars made between 1971 and 1976. These vehicles were subjected to a high-riser treatment, which involves fitting them with tall wheels, low-profile tires, and raising the suspension for increased ground clearance. However, the modifications don't stop there. Donks are typically highly customized, featuring elaborate graphics and paint treatments. Additional chrome plating and customized interiors with programmable lighting and entertainment systems are also seen. Think of Pimp My Ride. I'm talking big sound, in-your-face paint and chrome everywhere. While technically only a 1971 to 1976 Chevy models can be called donks, other makes and models may also receive the moniker. Now, when looking online and in some groups, the donk term may be used loosely to include other high-risers, such as the Panther platform, Ford Crown Vics, or GMG bodies. However, to earn true street cred, you need to know the right lingo. Remember, when getting into this scene, you need to look cool, and your donk knowledge needs to be up to scratch. For example, a 1977 to 1990 Chevy Caprice is known as a box due to its square shape, while the 1991 to 1996 Caprice or Buick Roadmaster is called a bubble for its physical resemblance. Other high-risers built in similar styles are simply referred to as high-risers. Now, while getting the terminology right is important, no one is going to get violent if you get it wrong. But in order to be a part of the cool kids, you might need to sit down and study your high-riser and donk terminology. But for the rest of us, one question arises. Why? Why do people do this to their cars? And from what I could find, the answer is not entirely clear. But some say that it started with small-time thugs trying to mimic the expensive Escalades of the rich. Others suggest that it's a cultural response to lowriders of the West Coast. By the way, lowriders is a whole other video that I still want to make as well. Regardless of the reason, the donk scene has become a significant part of car customization culture. What's fascinating about the donk scene is that while it's undoubtedly an expensive hobby, participants don't take themselves too seriously. In recent years, a trend has emerged where people are trying to find the silliest paint jobs possible, resulting in fake corporate sponsorships for McDonald's or even cars plastered in Skittles branding. Now, for those that are interested in doing this, you need the right platform to start with, and some of the most popular cars to turn into donks are full-sized sedans and coupes, with Chevy Impalas, Caprice, and Monte Carlos being the most common choices. However, some people also like to buy retired police service Ford Crown Victorias. Now that you have the right car, how do you donkify the car? I don't even think that's a real word, but we're going with it. The tech behind the lift and jazz of the donk can be quite complicated. You see, if the axles need to be lifted, the truck lift kits are used, which is why everything looks so beefy. The brakes also need to be upgraded to handle the enormous inertial force of spinning a 30-inch wheel. Additionally, since these top-heavy cars can easily tip over, the springs must be firm to prevent leaning. Oh, and these cars aren't just for show. There's a thing called donk racing, and there are a few monster donks out there. For example, there is this car called the Bill Collector. Pretty sick name if I do say so myself. This thing is powered by a Steve Morris built 427 cubic inch LS V8 with an F3 Procharger that puts out 2,200 horsepower to the flywheel on methanol, and that power gets sent to the rear wheels via a FDI built Raid Case Power Glide gearbox. Oh, and the car also has a 9-inch rear diff that houses a set of 390 gears. And this massive thing can complete the standing quarter mile in under 10 seconds. That's impressive. I mean, there's no sidewall on that tire and he's running 9s. Now, while donks may not be everybody's cup of tea, they are certainly a unique part of the car customization culture. From the ridiculous paint jobs to the massive wheels, donks are an expression of individuality and creativity. And let's face it, there's something undeniably cool about cruising down the street in a car that looks like this. You will get attention from everybody, and I have to admit, I would probably have the biggest smile on my face if I was behind the wheel of one of these. Although I would not spend my money on doing this. I might just, if I could get one second hand and just like drive it now and again just to see the looks on people's faces, I would enjoy that. But to spend that amount of money to make a car this, that's just not me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I know this is a bit different, but I just thought this would be a funny video. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe. And like I said, go to my channel, see if there's something else you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?